State whether the standardized test statistic indicates that you should reject null. T equals negative 2.3. So here they haven't mentioned it, but what they mean is that these two values that are written over on the graph, they are the critical values. So negative 2.298 and 2.298. And the region that is defined on the tails by these critical values, like these two critical values cut off this tail and this tail, so the blue region, that is called the critical region or the rejection region. So if the test statistic lies in the rejection region, then you reject the null. So let's look at the first test statistic. It was negative 2.329. So negative 2.3. Negative 2.3 is more negative than negative 2.2, so it will be here. So it is in the rejection region. So you will reject the null, and the reason will be that okay, so it's none of these three. It will be this last one, because that negative 2.3, it was less than negative 2.2. That's the only correct statement. So when t is 2.296, so 2.296 is slightly short of 2.298, so it will be on this side. So it will be not in the rejection region. So you will not reject because it's here, which means it's in between this and this. So fail to reject because t is between the two critical values. 2.36 is bigger than 2.298, so it will be in the rejection region, so you will reject, and the reason will be that it is bigger than 2.298. Negative 2.38 is more negative than negative 2.298, so it will be here. It will be in the rejection region. So reject because it's less than negative 2.298. Okay. The owner of a pizza has determined that home delivery will be successful if the average time does not exceed 39 minutes. Okay. So they give a lot of information. In the end, they say, suppose the p-value for the test was found to be 0.0263. State the conclusion. So you know that you reject the null if p is less than alpha. So now no universal alpha is given in the problem. We have different alphas in these choices. So actually we just have to go through the choices and see which one is correct. Only one of them will be correct. So p value is universal, that's 0.0263. So let's see, it's less than 0.05. So here p is less than alpha, so you should reject the null, but they are saying fail to reject the null, so that's not right. Let's go to B. P is 0.0263, which is less than 0.03, so we should reject the null, but they are saying fail to reject. Okay, again wrong. Go to C. Alpha 0.02, so P is 0.0263 is bigger than 0.02, so you should fail to reject, but they are saying reject, so that's wrong as well. Let's look at the last one. Alpha 0.025, so P 0.0263 is greater than 0.025, so you should fail to reject the null because p is bigger than alpha, and now they are saying the right thing, fail to reject the null. Okay.